First, I will load my image plane. So I will go to front view, press Shift and V, go to back and select my image plane. And I can increase my transparency. Then I will create a disk, change the orientation. And I will make my rotation segments 8. Then I will put it here. And rotate it. Then I will duplicate that and rotate that too. So these points could match. Then another duplicate. And another one. So I made this disk because I will need a reference for that pointy shape. Also, I will use these disks for these holes. So let's duplicate that and make it bigger. And I will duplicate that too. And we have 3 more holes. Duplicate that. Now I will select them all, right click, connect objects and delete. And now I will to mesh, select polygon pen. I will also need snap, so I will enable snap, point vertex snap. And I will create my first polygon right here. Then I will press Ctrl and extrude. Then I will snap my point. Then another extrude. And another one here. And I will repeat that process. Now I will make these triangles. Now I will select these middle edges and dissolve them. Or we can use Mert. Yes. I did this because I will need lower polygon count to get that curvy shape. So lower is always better. Now I will select these edges, then press Ctrl and extrude. And I will place these points with polygon tool, polygon pen tool. And actually I should stop here. And I will continue to extrude. This edge will be sharper, so I will add my edges like that. And also here is also sharper too. So let's add these edges. But also I need to connect these ones. So I have these points that very uneven. To fix that, I can use brush tool with the smooth mod. Let's try that. But I think I shouldn't select the last point. Yes, that's better. Now I'll scale them like that. Also, let's finish here. Now I will enable my snap one more time and snap here. Also here. Okay, now I will make these holes. And I think I will need more resolution than that. So I will add these loop cuts. Okay, now I can get rid of that disk that we created at the very first. Now I will look at my mesh, and first I will close here, here. Then I will switch to polygon pen. I will try to close these endguns. And I think I can connect these like that. Now I will select these edges. So if you want to do that selection, select the first one, then press Ctrl and Shift and select the last one. And I will extrude them. Then I can scale it like that. Also, I can rotate it to match the shape. So I will do the same thing here. Press Ctrl and extrude. Then I will merge these points with the polygon pen tool. And then I will select all my points and say optimize. This is gonna merge the points, the duplicated points. So it's gonna be easier for me to extrude. Then I will make my last extrude. I will select these ones. Actually, let's select these, then extrude. Okay, now I will select these edges. Not that one. And I think I need to merge these ones. Okay, I will move these edges like that to add some depth. Then I will go to selection, say outline selection and select them all. Then I will press Ctrl and extrude them. But also I will scale them on the z-axis to 0 so I can use symmetry object. So let's go to top view, change the model mode and enable axis. Also enable snap and move the axis to the middle. So I think I will need add snap too. Yes. Now I will press Alt and add a symmetry and change the mirror plane. Now I will add that loop cut. And I will get rid of these edges. And I can make an pit here. Okay, I will select these edges that we just created. Then I will move them on the Z axis. And I will select that edge too. Now I will need supporting edges for these sharp edges. To do that, first I will need to select them. But instead of selecting by hand, I will use func break selection. And I will increase the angle. Yeah, this looks good. I will say select all. It is not a perfect selection, so I will select some of them. And also before moving forward, I will move these points. Okay, now go back to selection mode. I will select bevel and I will change my mode to solid. Undo that and do it one more time. And I will check limit. This is gonna delete the duplicated points. Then I will change my filtering to uniform. And also here should be sharper. So I will use these edges to do that with the line cut tool. And also I need to connect these ones, then dissolve these edges. Okay, now also I need to these edges to be sharp. So select them. This time I will use slide tool. Press Ctrl and slide inside. Okay, now let's check geometry. I will select my symmetry and press Alt and select subdivision surface. So I have a problem here. These polygons are not flat, but I can easily fix that. I will select them all and enable axis, enable snap, and move the axis somewhere here, which is flat. Then I will turn off axis snap. Then I will scale them to 0. Now I will move these points to get a better edge flow, smoothness. Of course, here should be really sharp. So I will select these points. Actually, let's just select these with the rectangle selection tool. And I will scale them on the Z axis. But first I need to move my modeling axis to 100%, so I will scale them from the center. Now I will check my mesh with the lines. So first thing here, I will select these edges, then dissolve them. And also here it doesn't look good, so I will move these edges, then these points to relax here. And also these edges should be sharper. So I will double click, then select the edges Then I will select slide tool, press Ctrl and slide. Yeah, perfect. But now I need to move these points one more time. And also I am gonna scale these polygons, but I will change my orientation to normal, then scale them to 0. Then I will rotate them. And also I have these black spots. They are not much important, but I can get rid of by moving these points like that. So I am changing the inside of angle of that polygon. And also I need to connect these points. Then select them, then dissolve. And let's see, I think we need to do that here too. Now I will start to model the handle. But before that, I will create 2 disks. And I will make them 8 segments. Just like when we start. Okay, now I will unhide my original object. And I will select these polygons. Then I will split them. Then I will hide the original one. First thing, I don't need these edges, so I will dissolve them. Then I will select polygon pen tool. Then I will make an extrusion like that. Then I will close that extrusion, then close here. I will also enable my subdivision to see my shape so I can change it. And also let's close here. No. Let's close here. Okay, now here. Actually, we can use a very simple technique. I will just extrude these 2 polygons. Okay, now I can make these extrusions, but I need to turn on snap. Now I will unhide my first object so I can snap these edges. And I will make a cut here. So now it's gonna be better. Also, I will hide my original shape. Then I will close these gaps. Then switch to line cut, and I will connect these points. And I will use that edge for here, which is gonna be sharp. Then what else? Yeah, we need to close here. Then I have a triangle. Okay, now I can delete these disks. Now I will select all my polygons, select extrude, turn on caps, and extrude something like that. Then I will select these polygons. And I will move them on the z-axis. Turn off snap. Now I will right click and make an extrude inner. And I need to fix here quickly. Okay, let's press Q to enable subdivision. So first thing, I think I need to connect these edges so that I can double click on them. Then I can select slide and slide these. I will also add another loop cut right here. And also I will continue to that edge cut. And then I will double click on these edges, then remove them. So here is gonna act like a one piece. And same thing here. And also I will move these points. And I think it is too deep, so I will move this point slightly. It's a lot better. Now I think I need to move that point. And I need to move these points to get a better result, rounding result. And that edge and that edge looks sharper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a line cut starting from here and here. Then I will merge this point. So I don't like here, so I will try to change the topology. Like I will make that cut so I can solve that edge, so I can get that quad polygon. And I will move the points. And I can add these. Then dissolve that edge. And also I want to get rid of these complex poles. So let's make these cuts and dissolve these edges. So that edge. Let's press Q. Okay, it is better than before, but I want these points to be smooth, so I will select them and right click, select brush with the smooth mode, and I will smooth these points. Then I can rotate them. Yeah, now it's a lot better. Also, let's not forget these loop cuts. Triangle here. I think I can get rid of that like that. I have a bunch of triangles and angles here, but since this is not going to be visible, it's not much important. So let's unhide the other object. Then I will make them one object so symmetry can work. Okay, let's quickly fix here. Okay, now let's quickly make the screws. So these are gonna be some easy screws. I will just split these. Then I will double click on these edges. Switch to scale mode, press Ctrl, then scale, then I will collapse them. Then select these polygons, extrude inner, extrude, then another extrude inner, then extrude last time, and I will solo that, then add my loop cuts, turn off solo. I'm gonna move it, but the axis is off, so I will go to mesh, axis center, and execute. Then I will press Ctrl and duplicate that and put it right here. Then I will select them both and make them one object.